Copenhagen Flames, but Nip have read it so well.
Yeah, triple lean here. S-Tag going to make contact first and then bring them into the realm of Hampus and Brolin. Brolin, only one out of that little sandbags position that he's dealt with. Nikodos has also picked up Hampus. This attempt to peel attention away and have these other two do the damage has not worked out for NIP. So they might have had everyone in the right place. They might have had the read. They might have had the setup, but they still get dismantled by the Copenhagen Flames. It's all on Reds now, 1v3. Over the top of construction here. He's looking for a way back in.
Yeah, no kit right now, and no one's giving up a single fight. As soon as the first contact comes in, Roy's going to swing, even with Yabi at the back as well. Rez hunting this kill. Nikodos with a P250, double swung, and Rez can't connect in time post, major wave. Even if they keep those rosters, Copenhagen Flames have stuck together through thick and thin. And if they can make another run here, Harry, in back-to-back majors, that would be one hell of a story for these fellas.
I'm super excited that we have Vertigo to open, and a lot of it comes off the back of this guy on our screens right now. For anyone who knows me, they know I'm a big Roy fan. Yeah. I really am. I think this guy is just something special when it comes to getting openers, when it comes to creating space. Back at Katowice, he had that game versus Yakindar and the Outsiders, and there was this ramp battle going on between the two of them, and I've never seen anyone be able to make Yakindar the way Roy did, which was just kind of, blowing him out. Even though Yakindar did get aces and whatnot in that series, it was super weird. He was like bottom player with like 3 aces to his name. Very, very peculiar. But this guy on ramp is a sight to behold. So let's see what he's able to get away with here. He's got the MP7, doesn't have utility to clear the sandbags, but a teammate with him who will lob that molly in. Uxie here to help. Hampus burning, and now he knows. Little nade stack rains in, artillery onto Roy, and so he's going to learn about, this very heavy lean for NIP towards top ramp. Gives that info across to the rest of the team, but NIP are quick to rotate. Plopsky is concealed in this smoke. They finally spam him out. However, everyone else is arriving. Nikodos with one. Gonna need a little bit more than that, and he will tap out the lob.
And yeah, you really are such a Roy fan, Harry. Not only do you copy his res, his crosshair, his sensitivity, I think you made your bedroom look just like his, right? You actually mapped it on a 1-to-1 scale, if I'm correct.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you've got to be dedicated, right? You can't just use the config. You've got to live the lifestyle, is what I always say. So yeah, I do everything like Roy does. Now, is this little boost employed? Roy, won't check for it. Oh, Rez, dearie me. That little spam is going to put the fear in Copenhagen Flames. Roy knows better. Doesn't want to go ahead. And now here's them coming his way. Stuck in this corner. Roy's getting rushed out. There's one. Oh, can't get any more than that.
But it's fine. Again, both of these rounds, Roy has managed to pull all of NIP over to this A site and leave B almost empty. In this round, it even is. Brolin can drop in, but Copenhagen Flames should at least be getting this bomb plant here. And it's all about pistols, just trying to overwhelm and rush down players. They've all got rifles, Harry. Mac 10 retrieve for Plopsky. Really shouldn't do a whole lot. So that, let's see if they can find some more damage. Some rifles, but caught jiggling around. Spawn, Nikodos almost nails another. Hampus.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's defying all logic. He was like one of the big reasons as to how Copenhagen Flames carved this path to the major last year. Nikodos was a real pillar of that. So to see him in this form in such an important game is a real treat, and he can just have games where he goes ham and he dominates. Similar, to what we've seen out of guys like Rez on NIP so far. He's had a couple of pop-off moments here.
That 25-3 scoreline, it got a bit closer, but he had a phenomenal ancient game against the Eagles, no doubt. S-Tag in middle. This guy, throughout his career, he's played many roles. He's now back to the AWP, and he nails the shot in mid, dodges the flash, and puts down Zyphon. It was towards the end of the old Heroic, the green logoed Heroic, where S-Tag was even donning that primary AWP at one point in time all those years ago. So he's at least familiar with it. Rez getting caught. This is all a bait for Hampus on the boost.
Nikodos is going to try and fill the void. His teammates set up over here towards B. Bomb still dropped at bridge, so you're assuming someone's going to go get that. 30 seconds, and Nikados will be the man to try retrieve the bomb, rejoining his teammates over at the B site. However, on the back of things going a little quiet over here at A, we've got an extra man, you know, supplementing this B site hold. 2 of them here with a third that can rotate over from middle. There's Hooksy with the opener. Plopsky will swing out and now just won't fight them. It's a very frustrating position to deal with. Abby runs him down and is good for the double. As picks up. Leaves it all on Nikados, and yeah, as he gets up off the bomb, the molly starts to tickle him. Can't go anywhere, and he just gets run down. Being in 1v2s like that, where you're stuck at default, it's so hard to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, that molly actually went a bit deep, but maybe more for the other plant that we've been seeing as of late.
Want to take a man out early. And with Roy solo lurking ramp a lot, he is going to be the guy on the receiving end of that. So it's a nice idea of this NIP game plan to try and nullify Roy at ramp, and I think it's been working quite well. You can see that in how much Copenhagen Flames have lent into these B plays as opposed to, you know, the full ramp setups.
Yeah, they're really trying a lot on this T side. They've shown already varied beginnings to rounds. 3 in mid this time, akin to that pistol. Oh, do they boost? They're double nading, double smoking over the top. Flashes, you name it, they got it. S-Tag gets that pick. Hooksy dead first. Cypher wants to go, but that Molotov lands at the right time. And it's up to Roy to entry B this time around. That's a beautiful flick, but there's 2 more CTs facing. S-Tag peels off mid to help out, but now he's got to look back. That molly lands. It forces the bomb in, and S-Tag drops it. This is lovely for Nip right now. A 4-on-2, and they know where Plopsky is. Yabby's looking for that kill to slow down in the mid-round. To this guy, picking him up for Cloud9 eventually. We all know how that went, but coming back into Nip, it's really nice to see him still varying it up, still keeping it fresh. You know, we all secretly want Device back, but while we wait, S-Tag's happy to fill that void how he can. 4 kills in that round with the AWP, and now a bit of a B walk with just Glocks.
They're going to try and throw this boost in. Plopsky.
Oh, that cone. Oh, Harry, the cone.
He's seen the cone. The cone is slightly in the way, isn't it? Oh, still going to respond. Yabby on the receiving end of that spray. Plopsky now knows that there's a couple of feet down here at the bottom of ramp, but does get caught jiggling it rather wide. It's the Deagle of Hooksy. Trying to open this one up. Hampus is also low in this round. Things could get weird. It's the lack of utility that's going to make your life hellish trying to get up these stairs. You've got no way to even smoke the gens off if you get this room. So you're going to get 4 every step of the way. And with S-Tag now just barreling down the line with this AWP, you're going to have a pretty hard time getting past it. This double setup should be good enough to contain the round for NIP. Very little Nikados is going to be able to do about it.
Yeah, they've just cycled Yabby's D to the 3rd player now. Going to pre-aim it, but S-Tag's quick on that AWP. And top default with an AWP, that is the most annoying angle to fight. You're looking for those. So 3-1-1 default, actually 4-1 right now with Copenhagen Flames going back to A. Their first proper take on a gun round. Let's see how it fares.
Yeah, and also for once, Nip are kind of fighting this early. They haven't really done this yet. So there's Roy with the opener. These are the fights he lives for, right? He wants you to be engaging him at ramp. He wants you to be facing him. He doesn't want to have guys boosting or someone playing sandbags or bait and switch setups. He loves it when you try to fight for the control. And so that's the early advantage taken here for Copenhagen Flames. Oh, that's a lot of damage. And now Brolin having to tuck himself in. NIP have actually pulled everybody over. All 4 players are here. B is empty, mid is empty, and Copenhagen Flames don't have real estate anywhere else, so they don't know this. Re-aggro back into the top of ramp.
Wow. Roy,
Zyphon, and Hooksy all going to kill a piece. And this A play has worked wonders. They're looking like they're going to up and leave.
S-Tag yet to take A spawns. Actually just been leaning B and mid most of these gun rounds. So we're not going to see this AWP battle. Instead, Nip crunch mid. They're coming in with a new plan. Every round, something different for this team. And all of that info is gained by Yabby. He's seen them cross and he's ready for the fights. They don't know that he saw them. That's the best part. Yabby is so tuned in on that fight. And Nip have no idea. Really, really grimy. Double entry. And maybe even aware about a 3rd as well. They're going to try and explode B. S-Tag's so blind, he doesn't move. Just like a statue. And now a 5-on-2 where Copenhagen Flames, it's hard to lose this, to be honest.
Yeah, Nip are conceding everything. They are playing CT spawn. They kind of want to just save. And because they didn't know whether or not, you know, Copenhagen Flames are up A.
There's no one mid. And they're just walking around the corner. And so Yavi's just so much more favored. It's cheeky. It's nice. It's smart. So is this for Rez. Talking cheeky. He is in the smoke, but there's so many T's here walking into him. Rez, body block, and that's a great timing. As Rez looks away, turns around, Zyphon walks through with 3. And again, it's a triple opener for Copenhagen Flames. Nip are playing so grouped right now. They're living and dying in these early fights. Rounds being won or lost off the back of them. A couple in a row for Copenhagen Flames after some money woes in the last one, hunting down those guns. Well, this time they'll keep it clean. You'd hope.
Abby's already hunting. That's only the US.
Or even just try and catch Copenhagen Flames in the plant, because right now it's so early on where these rounds are coming through. Fight down ramp is nice, not overcommitted is Hampers. He hops out quick. Roland has short side, and this is looking a lot more standard now for Nip. They tried to be audacious, they tried to be cheeky, but reality came crashing down, and Copenhagen Flames, up with a very good T-side start to this map, has forced some respect out of Nip. Plopsky passive B. S-Tag spotting mid, but the bulk is this AAA setup. The Copenhagen Flames are working right now. A util trade out on short side. Molly's going to push back Brolin. And for Nip, it's the question of if you want to re-aggress on ramp. And if you do, at what point? There's no flash primed for this play. S-Tag has one for the boost. 3 smokes are buying Nip more time.
Oh, that's close to Brolin. He doesn't want to stick around. Copenhagen Flames. Dry fighting at ramp. Not even trying to set this up with a flash, and that will betray Nikados as he's spammed through the top of this smoke.
Shot
Rez,
the AWP off.
top default. Flashes to slow Copenhagen Flames down. And with only 20 seconds left, they're going to have to go. They're going to have to explode onto this site. Brolin, in the meantime, is up through the shorts.
Swing, fight, as soon as Copenhagen Flames try and commit. Far slower of a round, a lot more respectful in the early round. Rez, he wants to go back for this. It didn't work last time. Sitting in the smoke on short. Maybe coming through. Looking for a kill through the gap, but they might see him back. He throws util. Be very careful. It's S-Tag, first time on A with his Orb. Puts it to use in taking down Zyphon. They molly him. He's going to be able to get out. Oh, Hampers wallbangs him in through the yellow side, and that's one way to trade it. Knowing the angle, he's got his receipts. 3 on 5, and Copenhagen Flames, a very difficult spot right now.
Hooksy wants to try and like get involved, try and trade, but he's got the bomb on his back. He can't go further than this. Like, that would just be the entire round thrown away. As a result, it means there's no punishment on Roy's death. You know, there's no follow-up to that. Everything gets very, very slow again for the Flames. Util goes over. Rez doesn't push with it, just decides to play the short wall. S-Tag, the timing could be awkward here, could be a little rough. Having now concede the angle. Flash goes in. S-Tag, missed shot. That looked dead on, but Nikados able to land his. However, the rest of NIP should be here to pick up the pieces. Yavi's dead. Hooksy and Nikados stuck over here at the sandbags. That's a lovely reaction. Second kill now from this AWP. And a 2v2 inside of the site. They go swinging out. There's also a wrap coming in. And so with Nikados dead, the round is secured. Brolin
is going way better than the early game where, you know, they were just getting triple killed at top A. And now Rez is starting to feel it. He's starting to get confident again. He knows that one kill was so big last round. He's even pushed all the way through A, leaving the AWP on S-Tag on sandbags. But this is not an A play by any means, while Roy's lurking alone. The rest of this T side are creeping towards a B site. And this boost, if you don't want your gun to stick through the wall behind wood, you can't switch. You can't quick switch, you can't QQ, pull out nades. But it doesn't matter when Plopsky does that. Jumps up with a flash from Brolin, and you couldn't have timed it better.
Yeah, beautiful scenes. Now, Roy has won one fight over here at a ramp. Maybe that's a contingency plan for Copenhagen Flames. Maybe they see how much room this guy can create. Zyphon still challenging the B stairs. The bomb has gone back to rejoin Roy over here outside of the A site. Brolin just not overextending. Flash goes in. Oh, that's a quick reaction from Zyphon. It was at the full mercy of that flashbang. A 3-on-3. Now the A site is the more reinforced of the two, and you've just seen Hooksy here. You know that earlier it was only Roy, and it often only is Roy in these A-side lurks. So that is a lot of information now for NIP to go off of. You can see that Plopsky's left the B site in response to this, is kind of playing that construction angle to watch both mid and B. It also is going to give him a way faster rotate over here towards A. The nade finds Zyphon over at ramp.
A flash for a double. Just an eco now, shouldn't be any problem. And Hooksy's trying to pressure mid, but as he runs away, the nade lands. Copenhagen Flames are going to get picked apart in a round like this. Not really much to be said or done with no utility on the T side of Vertigo. Oh, that's a clean shot. Any more, perhaps, Roy? No, Rez will shut him out. That could have been a way back in. That could have been guns on the ground. Instead, Copenhagen Flames are waltzing into B with a bomb on A, hoping that Nip over-rotate. That will require the entry, and they're not going to get it. Plopsky tucks in, calls for a flashbang. Out it goes. Yabby's blind. He's got cover. Ooh, Plopsky even changes position, and Yabby will not be aware of that one. Still scared of back quad. Plopsky fires off. And he needs this kill if Nikodos was ever going to do anything, but he's already gone from the site as soon as he picks up that AK. Nice dig for Yabby. Damn it.
S-Tag wanting to fight this, wanting to get involved. Now the flashes will send him off the angle. Rez is trying to play around this short smoke. He's attempted it a couple of times now. Really to results that have often gone against him.
Oh, okay.
There's literally no accounting for that one, Rez. He couldn't have, you know, the only way to have not died there is just not be there in the first place, I guess. Like, that wasn't an overstep. That wasn't really an overface. You get smoke shot, wall bang. There is no accounting for that one. An early advantage for the Flames. S-Tag will respond, bringing it back into this 4-on-4. Now, Brolin gets the info that Zyphon is out in middle. A little bit wide there. Hampus would have loved that kill. That would have been huge for NIP. Zyphon's able to keep on swimming, still alive. Nikodos out through A. On a bit of a mission here, walking in deep. S-Tag is holding from under the boost, but it's only this short angle. And so Nikodos is given a deceptive amount of room here. Oh, it's being considered. Brolin and S-Tag, they got the comms on lock, man. They know exactly what's being afforded to the Flames. Zyphon has brought us back into a 3-on-3, but the trades, they keep coming up in favor of Nip. They keep going the way of this.
Oh, what?
Oh,
it climbed up.
no.
It climbed up. These mollies, man. And now there's 10 seconds of flanks coming in. Zyphon doesn't really matter about this fight. His teammate's dead in A. This is a done round. Kill or not, does not make a difference. He's more than proven.
Oh, the attempted peek.
First time Nip have gone that audacious in the B site. And the last time, because it's last of the half.
Yeah. Copenhagen Flames, they've come to collect, they've come to find the 7th. We've gone from the Swedish prodigy to the Danish house mafia. Flashes over towards B. Molly going to force a bit of a reposition out of Roy, but he does just slip over the top of it. Not a worry in the world. Nikodos out in middle. Oh, this reflash. It's not as pretty as last time, right? He just slides off the plywood, and S-Tag now.
And we've got a bit of a B lead here for Copenhagen Flames. One man middle. Zyphon. Oh, he hangs around as well through the crouch. And Hampus takes him. A team effort, though. Nip with numbers in mid. Everyone here going to start to move in. Need to be smoke, and they're playing right into the hand of Copenhagen.
Yeah, Hooksy. Oh, they jump over, they jump by him, and he's getting wrapped through mid as well. Gets a little bit awkward there. They're sailing past the B play in towards an empty A site. NIP, this is perfect. Tears in my eyes right now at the calling from Hampus. It's a thing of beauty, this pistol round, bypassing this kind of heavy B lean. And now Copenhagen Flames, they're going to struggle to find a way back in.
Cleaning up the round. Full USP walk middle. Hampus is holding. Might be a Mo down, but it's only a Galil. Brolin's here to help out, make some money, baby. Ka-ching. And, well, it's not that clean. Brolin can pick it up, though. Oh, out of ammo.
Then we've got Brolin, latest edition, moved over from Fnatic, top of the board, looking really, really good. S-Tag, the man filling the shoes of Devices Orping. Second in the server, 15 and 11. It's a real kind of changing of the guard type look. And it feels quite nice for NIP.
Yeah, especially when this is a team that, you know, they just had so many roster moves, right? They've had so many academy players in and out, so many role changes. Now they got Brolin in. Now they got S-Tag on a new role for the time being. It's just constantly in flux. It's constantly changing. How do you gain consistency while doing this? NIP seem to have found a way. And I think a lot of that has to go to the calling of Hampus, but also the addition of DJL, who has really fixed T-sides in a big way on this map for NIP. Has helped out. Nice shot. Nikados, he's just sliding in! Ice skates on and chopping off heads. 1 and 13. Yeah, they don't like it. They're speeding it up. Well, they wanted to.
Yeah, they tried to take some space quickly, but it's not really gone their way, has it? So probably just going to slow this down now. Wait and see if you can catch anyone getting over-aggressive, overzealous. Hampus still holding ramp.
Rampus.
Everyone else has gone up middle, though. And so I'll leave Rampus alone. They're going to look to walk out. No util on this push. They're doing it contact. Hooksy will get the info at least, right? Able to slow them down with that Molotov. Means they can't go construction. Oh, they try to flash Hooksy in, but both Rez and Brolin were able to dodge that flash. Zyphon holds the line.
On A as well, with Roy. MP9 to play first. There's a flash. NIP waiting for this, but waiting doesn't mean they can do anything about it with Glocks. They're trying to line up. They're trying to force Hooksy to overextend, to commit all the way in to a point of no return.
Oh, they go further. Oh, is this one bridge too far, Hooksy? They're actually up and left him. They weren't hanging around. Not like they were going to. Plopsky. Oh, he hears a lot of footsteps running away now. And IP actually have a very decent gap to make a B play happen. Like 2 players here. Zyphon needs a multi-kill.
In T-spawn. S-Tag's lobbing that right now as we speak over the A site. It's actually going to land elevator, I think. So they're trying to work middle, and there's a nice double setup there for Copenhagen Flames to stop it. They never even get to the smoke. Zyphon's here. They've already walked past. It's free. He doesn't know. First player made it through. Plopsky turns around for 2, but he's not got the bomb. Does he want the space or the bomb? It's the latter. He gives up the site. Nikados reclaims this position, and S-Tag comes in to play with him from middle. Plopsky can't afford to die here, or this round will fall apart, and Nikados has just pushed him, not that Plopsky knows. Such a good position, given that he just killed 2 players at top and bottom B. Nikados staring center, but is he impatient? Because Plopsky's not.
Oh, he's jumping up, and it's that decision to swing, that decision to peek. It's only dug the hole deeper. Plopsky, the savior of this round. Roy going in the middle. Plopsky's actually leaving with the bomb. out of the B site now. S-Tag still in mid, still waiting for his chance.
Horrors in that round. I thought Zyphon was going to win it with his position, but he really never knew that Plopski already crept through that smoke at the bottom of B. And Nib, that's a cheeky round to steal away in a very disadvantageous position. 2-on-4 right back into the swing of things. Now popping middle, Hampus running and going, Mac 10, in goes Zyphon on top, gets overwhelmed even with the flash. Yabby, he's blind as well, and Brolin secures that kill. S-Tag's late to make sure they can't climb back up on Con and backstab, but Hooksy's going forward on the front through the smoke, and now he's trying to stop this B plant.
Yeah, did get team flashed. It's 2-on-2, right? His push slowed down. Comes to an end at the generators. He's going to wait for Nikodos to move in as well. Bomb now getting planted. Hooksy tries to swing, and Rez back. No wiggle room. So this is the opportunity. They're going to use these little gimmicks of the boost to try and take early man advantages, to try and strip nip players from the ranks.
Ooh. Yeah, Copenhagen Flames have so many cheeky things, Harry. We've already seen that over past Molly Smoke combo from CT Spawn. Now they're doing this boost over mid. Just little ways to catch advantages. But Nib, here's the good thing. They've won they won a couple of T rounds here. They've not even gone A. They've not even shown their A attack yet. And of course, it's a weak buy. So only Roy playing an off angle, hoping he doesn't get mollied in or out. He's going to use his own utility, forces Rez back. But Nip are fine waiting. There's very limited util in the first place. 2 smokes remain. And not even a kit in this round. I'd be very impressed if Copenhagen Flames somehow pick this up with the way that Nip are playing it. Just methodically clearing A. S-Tag's not going to get a peek on this AWP, but Hampus right now is just being loud at B while his team creep up.
And I mean, because the Flames have, you know, like we say, they've gone all in here, they're going to be so much more, you know, overzealous in response to that util that Hampus just lobbed out towards B. They actually left the A site entirely with the exception of Roy, who's run down. Now, these players that were rotating away have now returned. They've come back. With 20 seconds, this orb might be able to find something. If it can, who knows? Right now, a man down, 5v4. That's not showing any signs of changing. They try their hand at the spam, but the bomb plant is in. Nothing's connected. The Flames have got to save. They've got to keep themselves burning for another round. NIP up onto 13. And these guys have just got to...
He's just not been on the A site. And that's once again where Nip are leaning early.
Must feel infuriating, man. This is the second time they pulled this boost in middle. Man, I mean, Brolin is here in a roundabout way, but he's not going to go walking in anytime soon. I do love it when a mid lurker just kind of sits on there. Oh, hang on a moment. There's the swing.
That's what they wanted.
And Nikodos gets the pick he was looking for. All right.
Okay.
That's an early advantage for the Flames. Now NIP starting to get a little bit worried. They've felt the impact of this AWP early. They're going to try and take some space over here at ramp. But guess who's here? Nikodos keeping it very, very mobile with this AWP swing on the short side from Roy, and he best S-Tag. That's an AWP getting wrecked by the CZ as they go up the ramp. Are they ready for Hooksy? They will clear him. Plopski and Hampus with kills apiece. The Deagle of Zyphon doing damage, drops the bomb, but they trade him out. It's a 2v2. Roy and Nikodos double AWP in the retake. We often say this isn't ideal, but here, with these guns scavenged, it's given Copenhagen Flames a chance. Roy on the backstab. They've heard him scope, surely. Oh, they swing him together. This would be a hell of a round. Both Rez and Plopski are low. 14 health between them. The AWP is less than ideal. Fiddling with guns, Nikodos looking for a way back in. Now that's a bad plant for ramp, right? So if he clears Tetris, maybe there's a world where he can put the fear in this ramp man with the swing. Now tucked in, Plopski's gone, AK in hand, a 1v1. Rez just isn't peeking. And so Nikodos has got to get on this if he wants to win it. There isn't time. He's looking for kills, and even though he gets them all, it's still 14 for NIP.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure. And here we go back to full rifles for Nip. Not interested in that AWP. It's a fast B start for Plopski. He's going to get cheeky again.
I mean, really, this round is the map for Copenhagen Flames, so they need results, and that is certainly a nice way to start. Zyphon getting his 20th kill there, opening up onto Plopski outside of B. He's still hanging around here, still fighting. And Nip have dispatched fellas to come and deal with him. Rez, hoping he can flush Xiphon out, but there's smoke in the way. He's going to wait. Will his patience get rewarded? Oh my goodness, Xiphon's seen him, and he will win that fight as well. Going 2-0 right now at the bottom of B. A resmoke is in, and that's going to give Xiphon a ticket out of there, a chance to leave, a chance to evade, capture, evade, trade from Nip. Even then, wants to do more damage on the exit. The nade doesn't find anything, but he's already done his part in this round. So wacky with the things they're able to do with the little pixel gaps around this short side. S-Tag still holding this angle. Nikador's looking like he wants to swing it. Gonna lob a flash in and now looks to go in with a peek. It's like he can sense this AWP is here. S-Tag still ain't moved a muscle. This is a weird spot though. And Nikador's, there it is. He eventually breaks the silence over a ramp. And he might do more than break silence. He might break Nip. 3 in the round. And it's grinding to a bit of a halt now. NIP, they're left looking over their shoulder. They're paranoid, but they're getting pushed in at the front. Roy with another, and it's only Plopsky left standing. 1v5, an utter mowdown in the ramp play. The money now broken for NIP. Copenhagen Flames about to take 12.
Single one down, 4 in the round. Roy helps out, and Copenhagen Flames, like you say, break that money. We were looking at Nip set up to close the map cleanly. Now this game's got legs on it. Hooksy mows down 3 in middle. Brolin, he gets out, but there's no question about it.
And you get them at breaking point. NIP, they need solutions, and they don't have them in this round now. Copenhagen Flames, they're the ones suddenly in pole position. AWP set up at the sandbag. Xiphon again with his B ramp aggro.
In the position that Plopsky punishes his entire team from. Nikador's 9 multi-kill rounds this map, and this might have to be another one of them because Nip have already pushed all the way up ramp. They turn for the flash, and it's perfect. The flash was never going to get Rez, but he looks into it instead, and Roy swings off yellow to kill him. All right, Copenhagen. Out they go. Nip back up into B, and look who's here.
They're going back to B, but there's like a bait and switch setup. This time, Yabi's here to fight, right? That's only going to pull more attention away from Xiphon, or at least that's what you're hoping. If anyone tries to go up the stairs, that's where Yabi should have them. They're hoping to trade this. Yabi's going swinging, looking for a way back in, and they will get the trade at least. It's a 2-on-3, low HP for Hampus. S-Tag gets the bomb back, 40 seconds now. And with so much time having elapsed, there's already players in the B site for Copenhagen Flames.
They haven't got a flash to set up Hooksy. He's really got to pick the right timing to go for this fight. Oh, the one way, it just lands just about in the middle of nothing, nowhere. I don't think it even, it didn't land properly, not how they wanted it to, but S-Tag is still going to make do with what he's got as he walks in. Hampus is going to try and clutch the round on A. Nikador's just left, he's getting chased down with 10 seconds. Hampus needs a plant, S-Tag goes 1 for 1. That's a kill! How does Nikador's get caught in the open there? Was he not convinced? Hampus has got a plant, and now the in-game leader, the in-game leader of Copenhagen Flames to clutch.
7 HP for Hampus. This was the guy with to pop off for Nip to win back at the major. Now this clutch could tee them up. Hooksy at full health, full grit, full confidence in through CT. Hasn't seen Hampus. Oh, no. He's too shallow. And with the bomb planted for ramp, this is the last place you're expecting. Hampus might have done it. He might have outbrained the entirety of the Flames. Now wrapping him. Wow. Hampus is going to lock it in. And that is a round that is going to hop up and recover this and try to get it to an overtime. Will that sort of pressure, will it make or break this round for the Flames?
Nice smoke. Nikador has no info now, and he just is forced to retreat to avoid someone walking yellow. Plays that sandbags instead. He has a one-way. Meanwhile, Plopsky owns bottom B. Oh, the flash peek, and again, missed jump. It killed Brolin earlier. Yabi will survive. But Nip know what's up. They know there are 2 here right now. They're going to reboost themselves on both sides. This is cheeky for Nip. Yabi, will he catch anything? Anyone? Will Brolin poke his head through? Yabi spams, and Brolin wins it. Xiphon's still going to trade the kill. They jumped up on the right side, and Xiphon has to go big. Roy's here to help out. Xiphon swings off double, and Hampus converts the kill. 30 seconds in a 3-on-3. Nip, they want to go. They kind of don't have a choice. They have to commit.
Oh, missed shot for S-Tag. Roy with 1, dropping the bomb, makes it a double, and it's all on the AWP now. S-Tag naded down to half, a really rough spot to be in.
Nip hear that up, fire off. Maybe they think it's the only one. Oh, but S-Tag is still ready for Nikodos. Ducks below the shot. Look at this buy, if you want to call it that for Nip. It is in the bin. Brolin on an AK. S-Tag saved up 3 pistols. The most desperate of investments to keep this game in Nip's hand or overtime. Or at least money is no longer the problem, but new ones start arising. Nikodos wants to peek deep again. Flashed in. Owns the angle for now, but which one does he stay on? Might get swung here by multiple. S-Tag looks like he's ready to go. Flash for Nip. They're just trading contact. Finally belongs to the T side. Roy doesn't want to go down. Nikodos takes another fight and another missed shot. No one is biting. No one is hitting anything. And at 50 seconds, Nip have to make the call. Where do they go?
Now walking back B with the bomb. Is S-Tag going to take the AWP up middle? That's going to leave it away from the rest of the team. Yeah. Suddenly, he's in a position. I mean, both the guns are over here in mid. They're going to try boost him, I think, maybe to try and get this pick over construction. No, he just peeks it dry. Okay, the weapons, all the firepower is in middle. And so it's got to go. There's 20 seconds.
No.
The block. Oh, Nikodos has torn through them. NIP, 3 players trying to get up the ramp with pistols. The flashes hold them back. Rez might get one, but that should be the end of the line, and Zyphon's going to make it so. We're going to over. Yeah, they're going to look to leave ramp. They're going to look to turn away from here. Go back to middle again. Once more, it's S-Tag and Brolin. It's just like that last round, right? Both of them out here in middle. This position that's being used from Zyphon is really, really gross. It's like it's so almost dumb that like you don't expect anyone to be here, right? It's just the last place you're checking because it's so in the open. There's no fallback. There's no cover. You've got to win that fight, and all you've got is the element of surprise, but it works wonders. NIP. All on Plopsky now. He just doesn't have time. The bomb's in middle. He's 1v4.
May as well save.
You know, he's just gonna, I guess, save.
Yeah, he's going for it. But you know, when you're buying orbs like S-Tag's on 3K, he's still going to get lost. But yeah, it doesn't really matter too much for Plopsky. So it's a lot harder here as S-Tag showing. Plopsky fast B flash, but they'll meet him there. They're going down the stairs again. They know what to expect. Hampers clears it, only a dink. Plopsky so low, and Zyphon tagged up through the woodwork, gives it up. Aggressive beginning for Nip, but it gets them an early kill. They have to concede in case of utility. Rez got naded late in last round on the bottom of ramp. Plopsky wants to avoid that. And so Nip go back to A, but look who's here, hungry as ever.
Yeah, this like 1-2 punch of Nikodos and Roy. Oh, they're all blind! And Nikodos actually really hangs Roy out to dry there. That flash full whiting him in the corner.
Oh dear.
Only a tag, so now they're getting closer. And he would have loved that kill. The ability to have just stripped one more out of NIP instead. Zyphon and Hooksy, they've got a group. There is a nade on Hooksy. If that goes in, could look to find one of these guys, but it's likely going to be used around that bomb plant. With S-Tag planting, no danger from the nade. Brolin trades places with him, and now it gets a little bit awkward as Hooks. Nikodos here playing around this spam at short. It's another tag out of the AWP.
He saw him.
Oh, he just saw him last second, but has to divert his attention back to the ramp angle. Still, he's delivered on this opener. Now calling for a bit of help. Maybe looking for a way out. No, still content to keep peeking the top. You don't want to mess with him there if you're Nip. They might have no choice but to actually just give this ramp fight up. Kind of a brutal call to have to make when you've got a man down. You've got the AWP on S-Tag. Every bone in your body wants to try and trade this. And S-Tag's so committed to it. He's still here at the bottom of ramp, locked in this fight with the Flames' AWPer. The rest of Nip, though, they've got their eyes set on B.
Yeah, STAG should at least throw some util here to try and keep attention on this side. He's fighting. Meanwhile, his team are running this X-Act, but the molly misses on Yabi. They haven't cleared the corner. They haven't got him out of position. With 20 seconds, he can win this whole damn round. They see him, but the bomb goes falling, and Plopsky alone. STAG too late. Yabi gives away nothing and even doubles up from the back of B. Far better round. T-Orbla, I just don't think he got any of these ramp picks here. You'd only die to Nikodos or just not get given a fight. Nikodos is very proactive here, looking for these kills, as STAG was. Yabi entries B. There's a bit of a brawl going on here, but Hooksy doesn't want to die on this hill. He'll give it up as his teammate gets traded. Meanwhile, A control's getting taken. Roy looking for this entry. He might find it, walking this smoke. Rez turns. Hooksy still walking into B, but Brolin's reaggressed. He should win the fight. 2 fights on different sites at the same time, and both won by Nip.
Yeah, that's kind of brutal there. Roy has reclaimed 1 up on short A at least. And now the bomb's been retrieved by Nikodos. Looking to move back into this A play. STAG still waiting here. Still waiting. Brolin even taking some liberties now in the mid-round with B aggression. That's going to facilitate an early rotation over towards A, meaning Copenhagen Flames, not only do they have a 2v2 in the A site, but then you've also got the added pressure of this Brolin flank. No one's considering it right now. No one's holding it. So Brolin, Roy's just gone back. Just gone back to keep an eye on it. Oh, they're going to hit the nades going out. Brolin won't peek on the back of it. Still just bides his time, waits for the perfect moment, and now after he catches...
What a ballsy play for Brolin to make this deep in the game, and it works. It wins the round for them. Rez spamming smokes, and they know he's there. They're trying to hunt STAG as well. This is scary. This could be close. Roy doesn't capitalize. STAG gets back to the bomb site. 5 on 4, flashed off. Doesn't want to hold it. Doesn't want to call the bluff, although it was. Molly's even going out. Traded either way. There's the execute, but as I just said, Nip are really good at keeping the pressure on. Do they want to allow the plant this time, or will they fly in?
Well, there's a molly on Brolin. That's going to help slow it down at least, right? And buy a bit more time.
Okay.
The wall bang. What? Oh, but in response, Roy's on for a double. All right, the bomb's been dropped over at A. Yabi's late lurking middle. Plopsky's dead to him. And even though they looked aware of this possibility, yeah, we're back to, you know, what Copenhagen Flames have basically done in every one of these T rounds, which is this early double send of players up A ramp, try work and opener. Only this time, they get away with it, and the B players find success. This is the worst timing for this to have happened for Nip. Often they've at least shut down one of these components. This time, they're hemorrhaging players on both bomb sites. They're in a 3-on-5 retake. B's already been overran. It's already lost. Roy is even flanking deep through A, but it might never even come down to that. Copenhagen Flames, 5v2. Roy with a backstab. This should be unlosable.
Yeah, you're damn right. This bomb's even going back to the A site. Rez, he may have realized, but Roy's up right behind, even if he swings his smoke and catches Copenhagen off guard. There's bullets in the back of